Welcome to Fandemic, where we thoroughly analyze various types of independent or fan-made media. I'm your host, Indie Fan. And today, let's talk about Verbalase. Born on January 11th, 1984 in Montclair, California, Adam Stevens Evans, also known as Verbalase, would play Streets of Rage 2 on the Sega Genesis and would imitate the sounds heard in the game, incorporating them when playing with his toys. He moved to Las Vegas in 1996, where he attended Silverado High School, which is where he began to actively beatbox, quickly being popular around the school for his skill, with him citing one of his influences being Michael Winslow from Police Academy, Bobby McFerrin, and Will Smith from seeing his role in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Evans continued his beatboxing career after a brief time in guitar, coming to New York City in 2008. There he performed shows in the New Victory Theater with a breakdance called Knucklehead Zoo from October to November 2008. He later came back to said city after meeting fellow beatboxer Kid Lucky at the annual American Human Beatbox Festival in La Mama Theater. He got invited to perform in the festival with a Japanese beatboxer, where a filmmaker was shooting a documentary on the beatboxer. In the aftermath of Hurricane Sandy, Evans lent emotional support by amusing townsfolk with his beatboxing talents. Then, in 2016, he was named New York's favorite beatboxer by The Source. Within the same year, Evans entered the Yamaha Grand Stage at the NAMM show in Anaheim, California, which was co-headlined by Mr. Talkbox. After a failed relationship, Verbalase decided to focus on his online career more and started investing more on his YouTube content. He started remixing every song he grew up with into his beatbox battles. After being paid $10,000 from Disney for a Star Wars commercial, Evans decided to use the money and go to Fever Hive and pay animators in order to continue his cartoon beatbox battle series on YouTube, where the episode Pennywise vs. the Joker would go on to be the most viewed video on his channel. But then he got into hot water with the Hazbin Hotel fan music video, which he spent over $50,000, got leaked, and got backlash and mockery. He, however, since apologized, and it was pretty sincere. And before anyone asks, no, the animator wasn't a minor. That was proven false. You all can relax. Hey, let me do my job, okay?
Fuck you!
And now the question is, does it deserve the bashing and mockery it's currently getting? Well, let's find out as we dig into Hideaway. So the video starts with Charlie performing a spell. And one problem is the animation isn't exactly the best. Case in point, this scene with Verbalase getting abducted. He then ends up at the front of the Happy Hotel, that's what it's literally called, and with him rather confused as to how he got there. You know, I can't help but imagine what it would be like if he was in Am's domain.
I would not want you to think for a moment that I am not a grateful God. For 109 years I've kept you alive, so that I could savor your feelings of guilt for what happened to your wife. But now, to show my kindness, I'll give you a present in return. For all the hours of pleasure you've given me, I'll finally allow you to kill yourself.
Huh. This is new. With Charlie oddly excited, and this leads to a problem. Charlie is out of character. In the series, she's optimistic, upbeat, happy-go-lucky, and dating another woman. And so Verbalase flees with Charlie in hot pursuit, making way for Minnie of Memeage. And so he ducks out of the way and continues running, only for, what the fuck? He then gets stunned with her magic power thingy as she approaches him, riding on a heart. Jeez, if she was actually seeing this, she'd be disturbed. I mean, as a matter of fact, imagine me with her anyway. I mean, I feel sorry for that bloke. Meanwhile, in a parallel universe...
Damien! I was just, looking for the sports channel, Damien.
I flew up.
Also, isn't it supposed to be crappy? Here it looks like a cyberpunk society.
I couldn't wait for you to come and clear the cupboards.
So Charlie uses some love spell to send him to her bed and while that's happening, as I narrate this, let's look at kittens instead. So she does something to make his, well, you know at this point. She and him practically kiss before doing the frou-frou. Fortunately, it is not shown here at the music video, as it ends there. And that was Hideaway. Time for my pros and cons. Only pro is song's good, that's it. Animation is bizarre, Charlie's out of character, it's even creepy at first glance given she's practically essaying him, and with all the censored stuff,
You know it's bad.
Well, analysis is an F-. However, no, this is not going on the blacklist. Oh, come on, guys.
I mean, it's bad, but it's not the worst thing out there given this wasn't meant to be public, which Verbalase admitted to. You don't have to like it. I'm personally not a fan as well, but if you wish to analyze this thing, be my guest. Otherwise, there's better Hell of a Boss / Hazbin fan material out there.
Well, that's all for today, everyone. I'm Indie Fan, and I'll catch you next time.